my name's Sam and you're watching my channel So Let's Sparkle with Sam. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new, you are welcome here, and if you're one of my returning subscribers, welcome back. Lovely to see you. Oh, it's hot. It is really hot today. So today is Thursday. It is Thursday the 7th. I had to look down to see what date it was. Thursday the 7th of September. And this is my Friday sews video that's hopefully going to come out tomorrow. So, as I said, it's hot, 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 hot in here. I have had quite a busy week. I've been trying to be good this month and not buy any new fabrics or notions or anything that I don't need that I can use up from my stash. So I have realised that today I don't really have a great deal to show you anything new because I have been really good and I have been using up fabric that's in my stash, and I've been using up notions that's in my stash, and I've been doing lots and lots of scrap busting. So apologies if you fancied seeing something new. I don't really have anything new to show you this week, but I have definitely been busy. I've had lots of life going on, I've had lots of sewing going on, and I've got lots of plans to share with you. So if that sounds like something you would enjoy, then please don't forget to give me a like, because that really helps my channel. And if you feel like it, don't forget to subscribe, because a subscription is fantastic and it costs you nothing and it makes me smile. So yeah, so what have I been up to life-wise? Well, I've been working, which I really enjoy doing, so that's always a really nice part of my life. I've been doing lots of walks this week. Me and my husband have decided that we need to up our game with our steps. During lockdown, we walked so much, and we realised that we just don't so often. We don't kind of make that excuse to go and walk as much. So he's had a couple of days off, so we've been doing lots of walking, which is really nice. Although the last couple of days it's just been too hot to do too much walking, so we've been getting up really early in the morning and going. So we've been out of the house by 7 o'clock and then coming back, 9-10 o'clock before it gets too hot. So it's been really nice, and I have to say I quite like starting the day like that, although it has meant that I am quite tired at night. I've been really struggling getting to sleep. I generally struggle with sleep because I'm currently going through the menopause, and that's one of the symptoms, and I do struggle a bit with that. But actually the walking's really helped because I've been really tired, but I've been also being really strict with myself about a bedtime and having a really strict turn off the screens, do something nice, bath, book, bed. And that's been really helping as well. But I think it does help when you're tired. Although, I am busy all the time. It's just my legs have been more tired with the walking. So yeah, so that's what I've been up to. I have been into the craft shop where I volunteer quite a lot this week, just because I've been making a few bits and pieces to put in there. And I've also got a little bit of an exciting venture. So I used to sell on Etsy, and quite frankly, I just got fed up with Etsy. For lots and lots of different number of reasons, and it's probably a video for another day. But I've been looking into something else. I haven't quite got it all set up yet, so I'm not going to share it with you just yet, but watch this space. So I've been working on some bits and pieces for that as well, so exciting new adventures. So yeah, so the sewing has mainly been my little crafty things, but I have made garments as well. So those of you that have watched my videos before know that I work at Carolyn Rose, and we have a new pattern cutter at the moment called Sarah. I was going to say called the lovely Sarah. She is lovely. That's not her name. She is lovely, and her name's Sarah Laws, and she is from My Handmade Wardrobe. I'll put all of her details below, and she comes and does the pattern cutting workshops and courses at Carolyn Rose. And because she's quite new to us, Carolyn, my boss, has asked me to join in all of her sessions, which of course I jumped at the chance because it's just a fantastic way of me, you know, being able to help our customers, but also me being able to grow personally, because I don't really know a lot about pattern cutting, but I've learned a lot. I'm a fast learner, and it's been really great. So today, because we've got another course that starts on Saturday, which is called a Measure, Alter, Make course, I thought that I'd try and kind of consolidate what I've already learned through my bodice courses and my bust adjustment course. So using my bodice block and the knowledge that I already know, I just went for it, and I just self-dressed it. It's very, when I say self-dressed, it's very, very simple. It's the most simple jersey dress with one pocket. That's very important, one pocket that you can possibly imagine. And I'll pop a picture up of here. I made it this morning. I've been working on the pattern for a little while, but the actual sewing I did in less than an hour. Actually, it was very, very simple to put together. I was very, very pleased that all of the pieces went together exactly as I was expecting them to do. So that meant that I was very accurate with my tracing and my drawing, like my line, you know, my lining up of the pieces. So yeah, I have to say, I was overly chuffed with myself. I know it's a really, really simple dress, and, you know, but it's a really good start. And I really enjoyed it. I just used some jersey that I had in my stash. I can't quite remember. If I do remember where I bought it from, I can't quite remember where I bought it from. If I do, I'll pop it in the notes below. But yeah, it has some tiny little stars on it. You know how I love a star. So tiny little stars on it. And I just had to make it up into this jersey dress. So I've got dresses like this in my wardrobe, and I have tried and failed before with the Tilly and the Buttons indigo dress. It's just that the pattern is great. It just doesn't fit me. It doesn't fit me. It doesn't suit me. Everything is kind of wrong on it. But I do really like that style of dress, and I actually have shop bought dresses which I wanted to get that kind of look, but I realised that where the indigo wasn't quite fitting me right was where it was hitting, where the bodice was finishing and the skirt was starting, and where it was hitting my waist, my natural waist, and my hips. So I had to do a little bit of kind of jiggery pokery of a combination of things with a ready-made dress that I have, and lots of Swedish tracing paper and lots of trial and error, but I got there. And yeah, and as I said, it was a joy to make, and I really enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to, if this is something that interests you, once I've done the other course and stuff, I'm very happy to kind of, once I go on to my next project, to kind of share it with you a bit more of how I go through. But to be honest, this time I was just literally copying what I'd been told by Sarah. So I was like very baby steps, just going, right, I need to do this, and then I need to do that, and then and that's why I ended up with a very simple dress. But I'm really happy with it. So, and I've got that pattern now that I'll be able to use again and again and again. Saying that, I was so proud of myself and so pleased with it. I've actually cut another one out, and I've got it here. I've got it all cut out here, and it's with the box fabric that I got, not the last box, the current box, but the box before, of the Beyond the Pink Door Think Pink subscription box. And I got 2 lots of 1.5 meters of jersey. I got this one, and I also got a dotty one. And I found that the pattern, I get it out of 1.5 meters of jersey, which is great, because I find that that's quite a good amount of fabric to buy. And that's why we only have the one pocket, because I can't quite get 2 pockets out of 1.5. Now, once I've kind of tweaked and stuff, because the one thing that I am going to change from that dress to the next dress is the pocket positioning, because everything else was absolutely fine, but because I've messed about to make it fit me, with where all the bodice lines is and the skirt lines are and the hip points are, I just marked on where like a pocket would be normally, and of course I've moved everything up, so I needed to move the pocket placement up, because when I put my hands in my pocket it's just a little bit too low. But you know, you live and learn, and I'm really glad that I've kind of made those kinds of mistakes, because those kinds of mistakes are the ones that help you learn. So yeah, but I mean, I could just use some other jersey and cut another pocket piece out and have 2 lots of pockets, but to be honest, I found when I'm at work I only need 1 pocket. I need a pocket for my hanky, and a pocket for my, you know, my hanky, and sometimes I put my keys in it, but more often the keys go in the drawer. So you know, it's just handy. I only really need 1 pocket and pop a hand in, you know. So yeah, so that was my kind of garment making this week. Other than that, I have been working on my Dressmaker's Ball outfit, which, thank you everyone so much that time for all of your positive comments, because I was really worried about making a jumpsuit instead of making a dress, and I was thinking everyone was going to say, oh, you know, Sam, that's a real cop out, why don't you make, you know, why don't you make the dress, and why don't you try again? And I felt so uncomfortable in that bodice that I just knew I wasn't going to be able to wear that dress. It you know, I would not have had a nice night, because I would not have been comfortable. So thank you for your lovely comments, and I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I now know exactly what I'm going to make, and I think I know what fabric I'm going to make it with, and I don't think it's going to take me too long. So the fact that I've only got 2 weeks is not scaring me too much, because I do have quite a lot of sewing time coming up. I've got this Sunday I'm actually going to my sister's and seeing my nephews, because I haven't seen them for so long. Sunday's normally a sewing day, but I desperately need to go and see them. I've missed them so much, so I'm going to go and do that on Sunday. But I do have Monday as a complete free day, so I should be able to get most of that done then, and then it will just be tweaking. So fingers crossed. We'll see. We will see. So yeah, that's my garment making bits for this week. The other bits and pieces that I've been making is I've been going very eco-friendly with my crafting. So I've been making some reusable face wipes, and I've got some here. I've got this lovely vintage rose cotton, super soft cotton, and I make them with bamboo cotton kind of toweling, and it's just so super soft. You just want to, like, you know, put it on your face, and that's what it's for. So yeah, so I've been making some of those. I've been making some of those for the shop, and I've also been making some of those for the other project that I've got going. The other thing, eco-friendly wise, that I've been making is I bought this remnant that was just a cut off from the shop, and again, it's organic cotton, and it's almost like gauzy, almost like double gauzy. I think it is actually double gauzy, it's 2 layers, but it's not got any other pattern in it. And it is the softest, nicest, gorgeous fabric. And I thought that what it would be useful for is for me to make some handkerchiefs, because I've noticed a lot recently, particularly with a lot of people are still using tissues. Now, everyone seems to be kind of on the boat with, you know, eco-friendly stuff and making stuff that is eco-friendly, but actually, you know, we don't need to use tissues. We can just go back old-fashioned and use handkerchiefs and wash them. And then when they're no good as handkerchiefs anymore, you can use them in the house for, you know, cleaning and dusting and things. And so yeah, so I've decided that I've been making some of those. Now, I'm a really bad vlogger and I've made some lovely ones, but I've already taken them into the shop and I forgot to take any photos. So if I manage to make another one between now and when this uploads, I will pop a picture up. I might have time, I might not, we'll see. You'll see. If something appears in that corner, you'll know how busy I've been. But basically, all it is for the children's one, I do a 10-inch square. For the adult one, I do a 12-inch square. And then I just fold in the edges by 1/2 inch and then 1/2 inch again. I cut the corners to make them nice and neat. And then I sew a hem around it, and then on my Bernina sewing machine, it has a very simple, it's just, I think it's 2 alphabets, letters, and then I can program any words that I want it to write. And I've been writing bless you on my handkerchiefs because, you know, that's what you say, isn't it? When someone sneezes, you say bless you. And then on some of the other ones, I've been writing somebody loves you, because I thought it would be quite nice if you've got a child going back to school and you want to put a hanky in their pocket, and then when they open the hanky it says someone loves you. It might make them feel nice. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing on my crafty sewing side. So that was a bit of life, bit of garments, bit of crafty sewing. What else is there? Plans. So obviously I'm going to finish, I'm going to get this sewn up. So I've got another gorgeous dress to wear, because I think it'll be, you know, if we're going to have some more of this hot weather, it'll be fantastic. But it'll also be great in the autumn time. I can stick a pair of leggings underneath it and it'll, you know, it'll go on, I think, into the autumn. So I'm really excited about getting that sewn up. And then my other plans are really just to get on with my Dressmaker's Ball outfit. So that's that. And then in the background as well, I've also got some bag making plans as well. But I'm not quite sure whether I'm going to get that done this week or next week, or even maybe the following week. But, you know, there are plans there. There are plans somewhere. But I've just looked down because I have on my desk got one of my whips that I've had cut out for a while, and I was going to hopefully get that sewn up, and I've just run out of time. So if I get chance, I may sew this up. I'm just going to show you one of my pattern pieces, and it's the Vintage Ladies, and it says pour me a glass of sass. And it is the Friday Pattern Company, the Donny shirt. And yeah, that's the sleeve. And I've got that all cut out, ready to go, because I'm going out for some drinks with friends. And I thought that just a shirt and a pair of jeans would be a really nice outfit to wear. Just us girls all going out together. But that's not until the end of September. So if I get chance, I'll get that sewn up this week. If I don't, I know it's there, and it's a nice kind of couple of hour project. And I've made a couple now, so I don't find it too tricky. The sew along is fantastic, so it's, you know, it's nice to do. So yeah, so that's me. That is me. I hope you've enjoyed catching up with me this week. I always love catching up with you. If you have any comments, then please pop them in the messages below, and I will try and get back to you all as quickly as possible. Now, I have been having a few problems with my messages, so if I haven't responded to you, it's not because I've ignored you. I've been having problems that if I sometimes I just put a heart next to it to say, you know, I've got you, I've read it, but I've not had time to respond. And then when I go back into YouTube, it's gone and I can't find it, and I'm not quite sure what I've done. So if I haven't responded to you, it's just because I've temporarily lost your message, and then I do tend to manage to find them again, and then I will respond. So, you know, apologies. apologies to you. So yeah, so don't forget, have a lovely weekend, enjoy the sunshine sensibly, don't forget to sparkle. I'll see you really soon. Bye for now.